Was it hard to throw the character? Did it live with you, or could you pretty much separate with Black Swan? It's such an intense.
It was hard. It was harder than you. I'm definitely not a person who likes to stay in character at all. Yeah. But I think while we were shooting, there wasn't really the opportunity to, even because we were shooting such long days, and then I had to train after work and like keep working out because like it was just this constant, you know, quest to be have that body. So it was so consuming that it wasn't like I had time to go out and be myself with my friends. You know, I just sort of only worked, which is good for, you know, this experience. And then afterwards, I was so eager. I think usually at the end of the movie, I'm so excited to get rid of the character and get to go back to being me, and like, you know, being with my friends and not waking up in the morning, getting to wear the clothes that I choose in the morning all day long. It's like so exotic yeah, I always find it really fun to finish. But this one, I mean, this one stuck longer than previous things. It was harder to shake off than previous things, but happily shaken off.
At what point did you break your rib?
I didn't break it. I didn't break it. I dislocated it. It was about halfway through that dancing month, and it was like during a lift, which is not. It wasn't the end of the world. It's just they just changed the lifts from then on from being from here to under my armpit so that it wouldn't be painful.
It wasn't that painful.
It was painful if someone touched it, but if it wasn't touched, then it was okay.
That scene with you and the doctor, that's a real doctor, right? That's
yeah, she was the physical therapist working on my rib, and she came in, and Ben was...
She seemed real.
And yeah,
definitely seemed real.
She is real. Ben, who's the choreographer of the film, he had her coming in to work on me after, and Darren was like, okay, we're just gonna stay in character, and we're gonna get this. I was like, really? My one time to like get that. Yeah, it's pretty. You can see her hand sort of going into my organs there. She's great.
Nicole, didn't you injure like your rib on Moulin Rouge?
Yeah, I broke a rib on a lift.
Same.
Well, actually on a fall, but yeah. But we hadn't started shooting. We were in a rehearsal thing, so. I got to heal because they had to put me in the corsets, and then they laced me up again, and then I re-broke it. Anyway.
Wow.
But I got, yeah.
Crack. Ooh, not so tight.
I'd laced up too quickly, but then,
God.
before it was healed. But then, once we were shooting, it was all better, and then I never thought about it again. When we had a long rehearsal process, so that was fortunate.
Any other injuries or war stories?
I broke a fingernail on Mamma Mia.
Doing which number?
Oh, that was so good. I love that movie. But you braved through it.
I did.
Thank God.
So it was fine, really.